Shangri-La Hotels, 5-star luxury residence at major cities' prime location. First-class services, excellent architectural design, and the fine dining are but some of the luxurious experience many would associate with Shangri-La. Its name, inspired by James Hilton's 1933 novel Lost Horizon, is a symbol of a haven in a corrupted, detached world, which is what the brand wishes to portray through the serenity and services it provides worldwide. The DNA of the brand is a condensation of virtues deeply seated in the Asian culture: courtesy, respect, humility, selflessness, and most importantly, sincerity. All of the above mentioned factors are captured in the brand's logo and S shape that resembles a majestic mountain reflected in the waters of a tranquil lake. Across the years, we have seen many innovations in defining and adapting Shangri-La's brand identity. The first of which comes from the deviation from standard American and Western hotel image in the 1900s. Shangri-La is one of the first few hotels that molded their management structure after Chinese philosophy. The founder of the brand, Robert Kwok, once mentioned in an interview that one must not follow the Chinese phrase 偷工减料, which means to compromise workmanship and cut back on building materials. For example, constructions of the building foundation using substandard cement that can cost a few times lesser than quality cement. To save money, one must focus on preventing leakages that would lead to exaggerated costs, like having staff that convene with contractors to incur higher charges. Here, we observe how Robert Kwok integrated Chinese teachings into creating a brand new hotel identity in the luxury sector, and really claiming its Asian roots. The second way that Shangri-La introduced its new brand identity is through the cutting-edge campaign entitled Our Nature. Depicting the idea of a shelter and paradise, the advertisement featured a man who was rescued by wolves after being lost in the snowy mountains. The slogan is, "To embrace a stranger as one's own. It's in our nature," characterizing the hospitality guests can expect at Shangri-La. Adam O'Connor, managing director of Ogilvy and Meta, said, "Ever since we began our relationship with Shangri-La, it was clear that there was something different about the type of experience that they offered and the deeply rooted family ideas that lay beneath the brand. It inspired work that breaks category convention, and that we believe will add enormous value to the Shangri-La brand image around the world." Furthermore, the brand breaks away from the conventional thinking of customers are always first. Shangri-La Cultures places their hotel's staff first, followed by guests, and finally shareholders. Robert Kwok explained that if you look after your staff, it will motivate them to provide the best service to the guests, and that would end up rewarding the shareholders. Lastly, Shangri-La aims to create a personalized experience for guests through the WeChat platform in China. In the ever-advancing technological era, Tencent has developed a multi-purpose social media and payment app, WeChat, which became an overnight sensation spreading across China. From grocery shopping to casual conversations, people have incorporated WeChat into their lives, and Shangri-La recognized this as an area for strategical advancement. Through WeChat functionalities, the guests can complete their Shangri-La journey from checking in to payments through a seamless digital journey. The hotel is also able to access multiple platforms on WeChat in which they can communicate with users for personalized engagement. The brand is also pushing for the incorporation of Smart Room through mobile applications. Some of the features includes using their mobile phone as smart key and able to control the room's lighting, air conditioning, and even curtains. Finally, recognizing that most of their guests prefer texting to calling for services, Shangri-La is offering the option of accessing room service through the application instead of having to call the front desk or the kitchen, which is against the traditional process of direct vocal interaction. As we can see from the above examples, Shangri-La has boldly oriented their brand identity away from traditional expectations of a Western or American hotel. This allowed them to customize and provide an entirely different experience to their guests, and this, in my opinion, is one of the most innovative ways to introduce new facets to the hospitality industry. Thank you.